welcome back to my channel, everyone. We have got a new type of video today. We've got our first story time. I really hope that you can't hear the cars on the road in front of me. I was gonna film out the back, but my neighbor's mowing their lawnmower. So, mowing their lawn. So that's rude, but it's fine. We're filming out the front. As you would have been able to guess by the title of this video, vaguely what it's about. I broke my toe and crashed my car. So where do I even start? I guess we will start with breaking my toe. So I broke my toe the other week. This would have been the 5th time that I broke my toe. The same toe. It was my little toe on my right foot. So I broke it for the 5th time the other week. Basically, I broke it because I was gonna take my dog Neo out for a play outside, and I was going to put my slides on, and I just whacked my foot so hard into like the corner of this wall. It was like, you know, the walls was like the corner. I whacked it into it so hard. So if this was my foot, these two, so my little toe and the one next to it, just bent, and my little toe broke again because, well, it broke because it was already so fragile and fucked up. Because I can do a different story time on the other 4 times how I broke my toe, because they're all so dumb how I broke it. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. But basically, the last time I broke it before that, I'd fully broken it, and it was like munted, and I had to get it reset at the hospital. Anyway, when they'd reset it, so it's supposed to be like this. They'd reset it so that it was like that, so like you could feel the gap between the bones, and like I had a little bit sticking out that you could see like where the bone wasn't. But anyway, so that's why I broke from just kicking a wall. I think when I kicked the wall, I only fractured my toe instead of breaking it, but I did, like a fucking dumbass, break it. Basically, after I kicked it, because it was just fractured, it wasn't sore just when I was doing nothing. It was sore when I'd try and bend it or I'd hit it on something, you know, stereotypical stuff. And so my dumbass was like, no, like, I didn't break my toe again, like. Yes, you did, you dumb bitch. So I was on my way to see my friend, or I was about to leave to go see my friend, and I thought it would be a great idea to, you know, strap my toe, because, you know, it hurts when I bend it, so why not strap it so it doesn't bend? Like, logically that makes sense, right? The last 4 times I'd broken my toe, you know, I'd strapped it. This is what gets me. I know how to strap a broken toe because I've broken it, well, now 5 times. Before this 4 times, my dumbass. So basically, how you're supposed to strap a toe is you get like gauze swabs, and you surround the broken toe in the gauze swabs, and then you strap like over the gauze so that the strapping tape's not on the actual toe. My dumbass, in denial that I'd broken my toe, because like, no, I didn't break my toe again. I didn't do that. I did. I thought it'd be genius to just strap my toe, like no gauze swabs, just put the strapping tape, the under tape and the strapping tape just right on my fucking broken toe, and strap that right up, because it's not broken, it'll be fine. So I strapped my toe. The second that I put that foot on the ground to try and walk, I put almost no pressure, I put on, and the strapping tape, it pulls and it twists the toe, the broken toe, because it's already fractured, and that's when it broke. I'll insert a picture here. Basically, I used to have 2 lumps on my toe from where I was broken. It was like this. You could see this lump, and you could see like this one joining here, right? I now have 3 lumps. So the one in the middle is the new break. That happened when I strapped my toe and stepped on it, because it twisted my skin and pulled my bone, and well, anyway, that's where the story gets interesting. So I strap my toe, I it up, I take the strapping off, but you know, in denial, I didn't break my toe, I'm fine. I go out, I go see my friend, I pick her up, you know, we're chilling, we're hanging out, everything's fine. My toe's like sore, but it's not horrific. So we finish hanging out, and I'm on my way to, I'm dropping her home, I'm driving to drop her home, and my toe just gets more and more and more painful. Accelerating and decelerating is fine. It was coming back up because my toe would push on the top of my slide, and that would hurt it. I just like was feeling more and more sick. Anyway, I dropped her home, and that was fine. I'm on my way back to my house. We live maybe 8 to 10 minutes away, depending on the traffic. It continues to just get more and more and more painful. I'm coming up to this set of traffic lights, and I'm just feeling so sick and so nauseous. And on the side of the road before the traffic lights, I pull over and I stop the car, and I'm sort of like collecting myself because I felt so nauseous, so sick, like it was just hurting so badly. I was maybe 4 or 5 minutes away from home, so I was like halfway there. So I just wanted to take a break, collect it, get home, and then deal with my toe. So I get it together, I start feeling a bit better. I was like lying down in my car. Anyway, I put my seat back up, the light goes green, so I pull off from the side of the road, and you know, I go with the rest of the cars, and I'm going through. So you go through these traffic lights, and on the other side, the road keeps going, and it's just straight, but there's no space on either side for me to pull over. So I'm driving down this road after these traffic lights, and I start feeling so sick all over again. I feel so nauseous, and I start feeling really lightheaded, and I'm like, this isn't good. When I was a kid, I used to faint a lot, so like I know what fainting like before you faint feels like, and I knew, so on the side of the road there was nowhere to pull over, but I knew that coming up like very soon, like before the bend, there was a dirt part on the side of the road where I could pull over and I'll stop, and I'll call my dad, like I can't drive. Anyway, so I'm driving, I'm like, I can make this. Like I was fighting to stay awake. Like my vision, I could not see anything really. There were cars coming on the side of the road. It was just like bright, like blinding light, and everything else was just black and like grainy, like you couldn't see. If you've ever, just before you've passed out, if you've ever had that happen, you know the feeling I'm talking about. Anyway, I am fighting to stay awake, and I like swerved on the other side of the road. I know I did for like a second, because my vision came back for like 2 seconds and I was on the wrong side of the road. Anyway, so I get back on the right side of the road, and I see the dirt bit, or at least I thought I did. Turns out I actually missed it by quite a bit, and I start putting my foot on the brake, turn the wheel to hop off the road, and nothing. I don't remember anything else after that until I woke up. And I was literally just in my car. And so I was like this, and I woke up. I had not really any idea of my surroundings or where I was. I look up, in front of my car, a tree. I had crashed into a tree at the front. I looked to the side of my car, and I had scraped all down alongside other trees on my driver's side. So like all down the side, all up the side of my car was scraped. Underneath my car I had flattened branches because I'd gone over them, and I don't even know how I got there. Like I just woke up in front of the trees, and it took me quite a while to sort of like come to. And then I called my dad, and he ended up coming to get me, and my brother drove my car home. But pretty much, if my car had been not that much further to the right, I would have hit me instead of the tree, which was like not even half a meter. It was like literally on the other side of the door, like me, door, tree, right there. So my car's all now scraped up on the side from that, but really could have gone a lot worse than it did. So I'm very lucky. The moral of this, if you think you broke your toe, you broke it, Jacinta, because it has no structural integrity at all. Lesson number 2, don't drive with a broken toe. That shit hurts. Don't strap a broken toe without strapping it properly. That shit hurts. That's pretty much the entire story about how I broke my toe, passed out, and then crashed my car. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Learn from my mistakes. Don't kick walls. Not fun. I broke my toe twice from kicking a wall now. So yeah, don't kick walls. If you think you broke it, just don't put the strapping tape straight on it, and don't, please, for the love of God, don't drive. Do not drive with a broken toe. The dumbest decision I could have ever made. And you know why? You know the story now. So anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed my first story time. If you guys want to see more story times, let me know in the comments down below. I have plenty of stories and fun things to share. Sending you guys lots and lots of love, positive vibes. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.